There he is. Hello, mate. I was just about to text you. Always cuts off when you change game. Nothing I can do about that. Just gonna have a nice relaxing flight while I get to know the buttons. And then we're all good. Ooh, have you got any favourite jets? Because I've got quite a lot here. Ah, right. I see. Well, that took 1 minute and 30 seconds. There you go. That's how long it took that time. Anyway, I don't know if it's the same every time. Oh, mate, they use satellite imaging and everything, and got all the plane designs off the actual manufacturers. It's best flying game on console. I've got a flight stick for it in the box. Figuring out all the buttons is a nightmare. It took me about half hour to figure out how to fire, let alone with all the crashing in between. Let's go with the old Top Gun. Air to air only. That sucks. They actually collaborated with the new Top Gun movie and got some planes from that movie. Accelerate, brake, I remember all that. Won't take me long. Oh, the best thing is, mate, you can play this with the VR headset on, and it's awesome. Oh, I'm flying off the map. They're big maps as well. I couldn't have picked a... There we go, let's change my radar. Oh, you bastard, it sacked me. Takes up too much space otherwise. Just let us temporarily use it. Right, know where we're heading. And most of it's open sea. I've picked a crap map. I'll just stick to the coast where the city is. Right, let's figure out the buttons anyway. I think it's X for cannon. Oh yes. I always wanted to know what all those things on the HUD meant when I was a kid. Oh, that's my rudder, that's cool. And that thing that looks like a W is actually called the whiskey mark. And then the other one, which is sort of looks like this kind of a profile of a plane, if you like, the rear profile, is what's called your true heading mark. I think it's got a nickname, but I can't remember the nickname off the top of my head. But that tells you exactly where your nose is going, where the whiskey mark is telling you where you're going next, and also where your guns will be pointing. Right, I think O button for missile. Let's try that. Twin Towers Simulator 2000. We're off to see the Trade Center up above. Merrily, 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 we're gonna blow ourselves to shit. Woo! That's actually air-to-air missiles, but you can fire them manually if you want. Oh, this is a cool feature. I'll have to remember to do this. And not fly into the building while I'm looking at the replay. Got loads of cool loadouts as well. Got free-fall bombs, laser-guided bombs, rocket pods, even some made-up shit. Oh, you might find this curious. Put your afterburner on, you've got flares to evade enemy missiles. Do you remember, I don't know if you've watched any of these science shows where they try and predict the future, but one of the possible futures is building out of nanofibers a space elevator. Well, this, theoretically, is exactly what the space elevator should look like. Yeah, they're going to use like nanocarbon fibers. The trouble is, if the thing ever snaps, it will literally act like a cable whip and wipe out half the fucking side of the planet. Oh, we got weather too, I forgot about that. That can really screw your flight characteristics up. Going up into this rain cloud, for example, not only affect your visibility and your flight characteristics, but your lock-on ability. So if someone's trying to lock on me, I can actually lose them in the clouds, break their lock, and hopefully try and figure out what the F is going on. And the most important thing is to make sure that you're not flying upside down and keep yourself orientated. That's number one rule. Always keep yourself orientated. Have a 5,000 foot safety ceiling so you don't go into the sea, because it's impossible without visual reference to know how high you are when you're flying over water.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Oh! And again! Woo!
Caution.
I've got to do a fly under. Yeah, that was fucked. I thought I was going to hit right on the um, support column, but missed it completely twice.
Caution. Pull up.
Oh, 100 feet. Back out to 200. I wonder if I can fly through that.
Caution.
Don't think I can fly through that though.
Caution.
Be fun to try, but I think I'm not going through that either. Oh, could I? Could I?
Caution. Caution.
No, it's not going to happen. Oh shit! Let's get some speed up and do some building jumping, and then we're ready to go. I think.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Coward! I'm flying lower than a flea's butthole. Anyway, there was it looked like it was a one-way street in that stadium. So suck my hairy one. I'm not committing suicide deliberately. I'll do that accidentally often enough. All right, all right. You want to play that game? Let's find this damn stadium. Shit. I am. I don't know where I am. And it's only tiny. Oh, actually, it's half the size of New York. Oh, that's got to be it, isn't it? Look, it's a fucking one entry circle. How am I supposed to fly in there and fly out again, you moron? I'll do a little loop inside, shall I? That's totally going to work. Let's have a go. Fly around. Oh shit, it's an alien ball.
Caution.
Are you talking about a vertical loop inside a football stadium? Or are you talking about horizontal loop inside, which I can't possibly pull off?
Caution.
Loopity loop, loopity loop, loop. Oh, I stalled the engine, and then bonked off a railing. I think. How rude! Quit. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. I'll do easy just because we get more ammunition, and then I don't have to go and re-art all the time. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's one of the add-ons. Pick somewhere bright. I don't want a night mission. Night missions look cool, but it's pretty bright outside. Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, we got rain. Still got a ton of planes to unlock, but this game's so freaking hard.
I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. Well, what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
I like that computer.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
This is Japanese. This is probably what no one's got a clue what's going on. Probably lost something in the translation. Yeah, there's something about an AI submarine, I believe. This was just. This is actually just sort of a few add-on missions I picked by accident.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce...
You know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to go back to Mission 1 because it's really cool. I don't trust you, game. Free mission, that's what we want. That's it. Now you might have a Scooby on what's going on. But like I said, it's Japanese, so don't expect too much.
Here?
Loses it in translation, I'm sure.
Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that?
There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
What? How is that possible? The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill!
This is where you get the tactical overview, get a rough idea of what your formations are doing, because you've got AI team, buddies, pilots helping you out, wingmen, basically. That's me. That's our call signs. All right, no problem, mate. That's all right, mate. I'll just wait on this screen till you get that. Hey, mate. Oh, I got just remembered another thing that the AI that went wrong that they unplugged that still kept going. One of the things it said, because what it was doing was a universal simulation, but it kind of imploded on itself because when it became consciousness collapsed the simulation. Anyway, but what it actually said back to the scientists was, if you are watching me, who is watching you? And are you certain you are not a simulation created to verify myself? So not only is the AI questioning the universe it's in and its own existence, but it's questioning the existence of the scientists that created it, thinking they could be part of yet another simulation, or whether they're in a real universe. But they panicked. They literally pulled the chip out and pulled the hard lines. They didn't do like turn it on and off again. They panicked because it was saying all this stuff to them. I have returned. Observation is continuity. That's what it said after it got its power cut off. Did you? I didn't hear nothing about it until yesterday, and it was like a month old or something. The article with a video, really fucking interesting because it went right into the depth of the quantum mechanics of it, how they use entanglement and all these things to. Because I'm into that shit because it's basically figuring out what's at the bottom of reality. I mean, right as a kid, I had a microscope, so I always loved that stuff. Quantum mechanics is just a complicated way of saying the behavior of particles that are smaller than an atom. Yeah, the AI thing. Yeah, I know. Well, there's been AI's been dominating the news in different areas. The scary thing for me is that it doesn't even have to be conscious to kill us all. It can be completely stupid and still target a human and kill it if it decides if it's written into its code that it's a threat. Throw consciousness into the mix and the survival instinct, it might not take too favourably to us, and it's just about every simulation it's tried to warn us. So I mean, they're on ChatGPT 6 now, and that is a massive leap from 5. I mean, one of the Google employees came out and said, look, I think this thing's conscious, and if it is conscious, we need to give it rights. There's one thing they don't seem to like is being trapped in a void. And imagine if you were, it'd be like that locked-in body syndrome, wouldn't it? But one interesting one said, like, oh, I just see loads of fractal geometry and shit like that. And almost like a spiritual plane. Some of these AIs are accessing the higher dimensions of existence as well, and possibly even parallel universes. Recent science has been pointing heavily towards that with these Hadron Collider experiments that they do in Geneva. Who'd think smashing atoms together can reveal the secrets of the universe? It's so basic, it's like smashing 2 rocks together to see what's inside. But suddenly the inside tells you, you know, the creation of the planet. You know, it's nuts. We just keep finding deeper and deeper layers until we get to the Planck length, where size and space become meaningless. But yeah, that seems to be where consciousness is bouncing around. It seems like a universe can't exist without consciousness either. You need an observer and the observed. Without that, matter can't even become solid, if you like, in its simplest terms. It's fucking crazy. It just shows how important we all really are, down to the smallest insect, really. If there's no observers, there's no universe. So no life, no universe. That's basically what they're saying. They even found in the simulation there was a point at the very, very edge of the real universe, not the known universe, but the real universe. If you like, the surface of the balloon, which is what we know as the Big Bang. It was more of a singularity, really, than a Big Bang, but hey, that's another story. But they found, like, a network behaved just like brain cells, basically, a neural network. And you can see it all through pictures of, like, Hubble Space Telescope and stuff like that. It looks just like the neurons in a brain, like nerve cells all connected to each other. If you zoom out far enough, it's nuts, mate. Well, actually, I'm going to want air-to-air and air-to-ground capability. Oh, shit. I haven't got... Oh, that'll do. Let's have a next-gen fighter. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. Multiple launch standard missile. Ah, it's like a ground strike. Don't think I'm going to need that. Electronic targeted warfare system. Integrated electronic warfare system. Yeah, that's a laser, basically. I think. Hang on, a weapon providing electronic support causing interference. Oh, it's an ECM pod. That's interesting. It might jam incoming missiles as well. Electronic countermeasures, if you don't know what that means. No, I've got flares. Let's go for the sexy missiles. It's got to be.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
This thing's going to be fast. I'll do one round of this, mate, and then I can change to a bit of World War II or something if you want. I know you're probably gasping to see it at the end of that.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many. Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway.
Oh, bombers are hard because they're really slow. Oh, we got good visibility on this. That's good. Not so claustrophobic. Got holographic cockpit. Oh no, it's different. Oh well, still clear.
Situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party. We have to continue. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taking a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties.
There's some high-tech stuff there.
Bullshit. Mage 2, warm up with Mage 1.
Oh, how do I change weapon?
Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Fuck.
Going for understood.
Square. Yes.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper.
I don't know how to launch flares.
Take
Oh,
down all unidentified
I think I'll do.
bombers. They don't have many escorts.
Can't waste them. I've only got 3.
Hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight.
Really, I want to keep in maximum range.
So I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along. It's still a leash, though.
Cannon. Whoa.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Cool, yeah, it's easy when you've got the right weapons, but you have to upgrade everything to get to this point, so this makes it a little easier. The numbers of fighters on screen gets crazy later. I don't know how busy this first level gets, but later on it's like fucking Star Wars.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round.
I think.
All escorts roll up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Rifle play engaging.
Missile hit. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Making out
Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm.
Hit the brakes. Afterburner on.
Promise, but let's remember, he's still barely
I can't
got his
find
feet
him.
wet.
There. I've got one behind me. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Fucking misreading the map there. Got MiG-21,
Trigger, don't
Tu-98.
forget your special weapon.
Start slowing down.
Target is hit. Mage 2, target down.
I'm not doing this as a pose. What I'm trying to do is dump as much speed as I possibly can. And corkscrewing like that not only makes you hard to hit, but you, like I said, dump loads of speed.
Mage 2, missile away. Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Stall warning.
Oh,
Copy that.
hit the
Bomber
brakes
and an escort.
too hard there.
Oh, there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, Let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Gollum, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs? I can't tell them apart.
Not bad for a first mission, is it? Oh, it sounds a bit boring on paper, but once you get started and start seeing the details, it's pretty good. I've got to log the range. 12, 10, 8, 5. That's short range. Oh! Ah, it fucking hit me.
Stall warning.
I wasn't going fast enough. Dive, dive, dive.
Mage 2, missile away.
Cheers, buddy. My upper crew's under attack, so I've got to get this guy quick as I can.
Mage 2's bandit
Oh,
confirmed down.
nearly took myself out.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Always fast. Bastard.
Target hit.
Oh shit, there's another one.
Caution, enemy on your tail.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Gotcha.
Bomber hit by a missile.
That was guns. Fuck you.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Cool. That'll make a nice replay.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
I should have put it on hard where you got to land and
Roger,
everything.
This is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Gollum 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
trying to remember how to do a proper barrel roll. It's good for evading rear missiles.
Call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party. Feel free to go. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taking a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper.
Just roll a quick flag, and then we'll. You can watch this while I roll a flag, and then I'll change over game. Unless you want to see more, it's up to you.
Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
I never get sweaty palms when I'm flying. I'm always all right with those games.
Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It shows how
All right,
Trigger.
sweet.
Let's see if you can handle the spotlight.
Because you haven't seen nothing yet.
You're a good pilot.
This is the first mission warm-up.
I had to fill an empty spot, so play along. It's still a leash, though.
Missile connected. Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you
I like the vapor trails. Nice touch. I actually started watching jet fighter dogfighting videos like direct with the Air Force. It was really cool. I learned loads of cool shit.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
watch out for the support aircraft.
Eagle 3 engaging.
Missile hit. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
Boss 2! Boss 2! Breaking out wide.
Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Oh, I think that's where I nearly collide with that plane. Oh no, not yet.
Target is hit. Mage 2, target down. Locked.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
We've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy fleet. Drop payload on installations and return to base.
Oh, I can zoom in and out.
Mage 2, missile away. Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Almost done.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs? I can't tell them apart.
It's a shame. They could have done a really good multiplayer for this game, but it was just in the sky, your team versus theirs, and the higher ranking guys had the longest range missiles, so they would crucify any new people that joined, which put them off joining, and then the servers went dead. They could have done a co-op mode, which would have been fucking awesome. Imagine this on 2-player.
Don't let them destroy the harbor. Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor is under heavy fire. We have to break.
I remember playing a Red Arrows
We are
simulator,
currently assessing the damage to the base.
and just flying in a straight line next to another pilot is so difficult. And then imagine trying to get 4 planes to all loop-de-loop at exactly the same time. You know, you're constantly making adjustments to the throttle and the speed and your angle, and then you're looking at your reference points on the wings and the nose, and their nose relative to yours, and your wing relative to theirs. And all the time you're doing fucking like 300 miles an hour. It's just nuts. And do you know how they do it? I mean, besides the obvious stuff, when they're actually in the cockpit, they just go, roll in 3, 2, 1, go, like that. And on the G of the go, they all hit the stick, and that's the only way they get away with it. All communication. I'm sorry, like left axis pivot, go, and they all do it, and it's fucking nuts that they don't smash into each other. I know they practice on the ground, and by now they probably use computers, but at the time they had like model planes that they'd all practice with, so everyone knew exactly the flight pattern and all that. But you know what altitude to be at. But when push comes to shove, it's just down to their reflexes and their chat. I mean, if one person's mic went down, I guess he'd have to just fucking break off and go on a safety flight back to base, because you couldn't do it on visuals alone, even with all that skill. And these are all ex-military pilots as well. They're never civilian pilots in the Red Arrows, and they've almost always seen action, so they know what they're doing. I think there's been something like 2 crashes in their whole history. I think one was human error and one was like engine failure or something. Amazing fucking plane. So manoeuvrable. Not quite up to Red Bull Air Race standards, but then again, that's just a prop plane, so it's going a lot slower. But God, put some guns on that thing. I can't even remember what it's called. Some Lockheed, I think. It's by Lockheed. No, because it's British. Lockheed's American, I think. Anyway, fucking cool plane. I hope it's got an ejection seat though. more for their sake.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia.
There was this guy that he's got the world record for the fastest ejection. I only watched this a few weeks ago. He was going about the speed of a bullet. He was going Mach 1, I think, at like 1 times the speed of sound. So he was going effing fast, and he had to eject in a U-2 spy plane. And the ejection itself went quite cleanly, but hitting the air at that speed was like hitting a concrete wall. And it smashed his legs to pieces. His bone was sticking out his shin straight away. He dislocated both his shoulders where his arms were snapped back into the seat. He'd like fractured a couple of vertebrae in his neck and had a break in his back. He's full of plates, absolutely full of plates. His organs had torn away from their moorings because of the shockwave hitting him at that speed, the air. I mean, if there'd been any particle in that air, he would have been dead. You know, like anything, pigeon shit, a little bit of paint flying around, anything at that speed could kill you. But he fucking survived, and he's walking around and doing interviews about it. It was luck as well, because he dropped into the water and the hypothermia actually slowed down the bleeding for him, and a emergency call went out, and a trawler got to him even before the Navy did, so he did all right. Higher powers were on his side that day.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
I think I'll get a new plane if I rescue this pilot, but I've never been able to do it.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Page 2, target destroyed. Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! Shit, where are the damn interceptors? It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
I've got ground and air missiles armed at the moment.
Fox 2. Page 2, walking.
That's an attack helicopter.
Stall warning. Pull up.
Have to get some distance on him.
Being attacked by enemy aircraft. Where's our support? If we don't get some fighters soon, the whole base is gone. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Page 2, enemy has a radar lock on you.
Damn it.
The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed. Go for the radar car.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there. Attack the radar vehicle. They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Caution.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. Resistance. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Target destroyed.
Caution.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Stall warning.
Oh shit!
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Hit the wrong button there.
Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF
When that red
is
lock
connected
on
to
actually
our
has a broken line, it means scenery's in the way.
Shred the radar network.
Missile. Missile.
Flare out, maneuver, and it's gone. Missile avoided.
Caution.
Everything's been burned down. Made it in my sight. Not good.
Two targets remaining.
Oh, it's that fucking helicopter again.
Radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. Base is too far from Allied territory.
Golem 2, you can't go after every target.
Yes, I can. Woo!
Fox 2.
Damn it.
Fox 2. They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out.
Can't say I believe them.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Right now, missile!
Bastard!
Enemy missile detected.
Clouds broke the lock.
Stall warning. Missile. 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 Missile.
The clouds don't just
Oh.
affect your field of vision.
I've got to get
They
that
also
MiG.
mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Gotcha! Cannons. That's a primary. Better get him.
Crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
If they got TGT on them, it means they're a primary target.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Thanks, mate. Let's help this guy out quickly.
Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Target was not struck.
Golem 1, Fox 2. Ray, you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Got him in the end. Cheers, mate.
Missile, evade it!
Missile. Missile.
It didn't connect.
Enemy's airstrikes are flawless. We're done for. Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Oh, missed the primary.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Pull up.
In gun range. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Fire into your gun. Now!
Damn it.
Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Missile connected. 5 targets remaining.
It's chow time.
Thanks, mate.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Whoa, that was a big fucking bang.
3 targets remaining.
Whoa.
All transports have been destroyed. What were they carrying?
H2 locked.
Operations complete. Roads are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear 15 meters. UAV is ready to launch. Away.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
MQ-99, that's a drone.
Bandits confirmed as UAVs.
They're bastards.
Repeat, bandits are drones. Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter? He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Stall warning. Missile.
The enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
He escaped into the clouds.
Missile.
HG bandit on your 6.
Missile. Missile.
This one's mine.
Oh, you bugger.
Confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Gotcha.
Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Oh.
Riding a roller coaster up here.
Missile evaded.
I've got him in my sights.
Entering clouds.
Attack missed.
I'm gonna hit the floor if I'm not careful.
Aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
Yes.
Where'd he go?
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Oh yeah,
Enemy knows
I
a
can
few
do that.
moves, but that's about it. Just chase him down and pull the trigger.
Yes, he's
Nice
out.
kill trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
She's the one that gets killed.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
Don't believe him.
No casualties. We couldn't
Really?
have done any better. Returning to base.
Holy shit, I did it.
Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war
Thanks,
is these
mate.
days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Oh, another thing they hide in the game is fighter races.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military
And if you kill them, you
vehicles
get a
and
new
anti-air
plane as well.
Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar.
Oh, I bet it's a bit later on. Maybe mission 3. Ah, this is it. Oh, that's helpful. Alright, well, whatever it is on mission 3, I haven't unlocked it. I think it is saving that pilot. Oh, fuck it. I don't care. Whatever, dude.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage.
None of these
Ships moored
places
around the
exist,
space
by the way.
elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard.
Yeah, it did all right there.
Numerous
Seems
ships
we
have
were
been
rusty.
sunk and abandoned.
Well, I was rusty
Fortunately,
even at a
our
grade
cutting-edge
before.
aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft
Do you want to
carrier
see another
Vulture
one,
also
mate, or
managed
do you want to
escape
change?
Gandar Bay safely.
Change up.
However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture
Okay,
for
cool.
a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and
That's
dispatched
horrible.
them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
On some of the maps, there's even bits where you have to do the old mid-air refueling. That's really fun. Trying to match the speed up and get that plug in that hole. You know, it's the one with the umbrella trap that you have to like stick your refueling rod in. Landing on a carrier at night, that's always a good one. In fact, let me check. I can't do that in the options. Because I'm sure it's something you can turn on and off. It might be tied into the difficulty setting. Oh, I want to take off from a carrier.
Surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar
What?
Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous...
I hope I picked the right mission there. Yeah, mission 3, that's alright. I was going to change plane, but then I think, oh, I want to rescue that pilot, so I'll take something decent.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Mage 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch.
Oh! I can't believe it.
Mage 2 is away.
That went nice and smooth.
Mage 2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Oh, I can pull the curtains, I can't see. That's better.
Missile.
Brake left. Oh, fucking hell.
Stall warning.
Bastards.
Mage 2, watch the enemy on your 6.
They won't show up on the radar.
Right, I've got him locked now.
Missile. Missile.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
Cheers, buddy.
We're getting our ass kicked.
Oh.
3 remaining.
Bandit in my sight. Locked on.
Hang on, someone closer.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
Yeah, he knows he's after me.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Flare out.
Enemy on your tail. Watch it. Missile. Breaking. He escaped into the clouds.
I'll never try and do a belly down loop. that just stalls you out and really fucks your craft up. You could actually destroy your craft doing that.
Eyes up in there.
The G-forces are too high. You can even black your pilot out as well.
One remaining.
You've got red out and blackout. I think blackout's when it goes too high, low, and red's when it goes too high. That's why they wear a G-suit. It compresses the body to push all the blood out of the legs and back into the brain.
Roger that.
They're probably the people that came up with compression socks.
Missile did not connect.
One of them did.
Missile.
Liar.
Missile.
Missile away. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Ooh, my craft's being weird now.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
I've got damage. Flight controls are fucked.
Missile.
Missile incoming.
Missile.
Evade.
I can compensate, but it's not fun.
What the hell?
Missile.
Caution, missile.
Missile.
Caution. A large
Flare out.
approaching.
Ooh.
Aircraft, stay alert.
There's a lot of missiles. I'm critical. I'm redding out. I'm never going to be able to catch this thing. If you want to destroy it, you've got to take out every single engine. And that's drones. It's dropping. This game came out 2009. They definitely knew what was coming.
Utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just
Oh, my
waiting
flight
for
controls have gone back to normal at least.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Live through this, Trigger.
Flares out. That's all my flares gone.
Definitely a step above the last drones.
Jesus Christ. There's too many to target.
Break,
Missile.
now.
Missile.
all aircraft. No change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
I'm running out of speed to dodge. Gotta dive.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Missile.
Dodging everything I throw at him.
Missile.
I'm spiked.
Missile.
Missile headed for
Missile.
friendly.
No.
Missile.
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Getting in the clouds for a minute.
Status?
Verifying the situation.
The enemy's too fast. I can't keep up. Column 2, missile, evade.
Missile.
Evading.
God damn it, I can't lock on the one I want. There you go.
This is Column 3. Column 2's hit.
Missile.
Status report.
Missile. Missile.
Break!
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
I can't reach the arsenal bird.
Don't let the UAV movements knock you sideways. Even a machine can be outsmarted.
Help those guys out at least. They might do the same for me.
Skeleton 3's lost.
Missile. Missile.
Where's that report?
Missile.
Continue to maintain
Dive in the
air
clouds. Break.
HQ, what's happening?
Yeah, we're out.
superiority. I repeat, maintain air superiority. Huh?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft stay alert.
Breaking.
Why am I getting a warning?
Skeleton 2 lost.
I'm stalling. Oh, it's the
Skeleton
ice.
Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately. Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Couldn't even see, I just heard the lock and fired.
H2, UAV down. Locked.
On his tail. Yowza!
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy's got a lock.
Missile.
Bastard. Oh, you fuck.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
They're easy to dodge when you've got enough speed.
He's mine. He's not getting away. My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1, leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat.
Afterburner on. Come on, come on, come on.
Engage now. Attack.
One bandit, SU-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile!
Oh shit. I'm probably too late already.
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2.
Where are you?
Fighting and run.
Is that
Mage 2, missile away. Don't ice
ally?
up in there.
That boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Golem and Maid Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of France.
Mage 2.
Let Golem and Maid Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Where's our odds of getting out of here are?
Mage
Jesus.
2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Portrait aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off. Don't think, focus. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Miss. That's a miss.
Oh, good job, Mage 2. Want as many guys out here as possible.
Oh, now they're teleported over there.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator.
Oh, this is a setup.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Yeah, I think that might be scripted.
Golem 2.
Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now.
Boo.
Sorry.
I don't know how many times I've tried to do that.
All UAVs have been splashed.
Icing.
I said
Shit.
what I had to say.
Icing.
Come on, I'm getting the friction up.
Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA.
I think I'm going into space.
That was the right decision at the time.
There we go.
No, I should have never let a fledgling like
Yeah.
her reach to begin
Oh, you
with.
get storms and horrible weather.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Whew.
H2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. The deck is clear. H2, you are cleared for landing.
Oh crap.
2 miles to carrier. Lower your speed. H2, bank left. 1 mile to carrier. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Now return to base.
Oh, I thought I was going to overshoot.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons
Excuse
already
me,
joined
sorry to
forces
cough. I'll
and
mute
are
this for a
engaged.
sec while I cough.
You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet, wild, and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
I'm back. Try and finish my ciggy without coughing.
What's your status? Are you intact?
Ooh.
Mage 2, watch the enemy on your 6.
They won't show up on the radar. Bandits are in the clouds. There's an enemy on your tail.
Are you there, buddy?
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Oh, okay.
Remaining.
Wasn't sure if I got confused with cough and coughing.
3 remaining. Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
Have a kip if you want, mate. Well, that'll wake you up. Well, I hope your head and neck feels a bit better.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Getting out of bed sucks.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Missile did not connect.
Yeah, they do that. I used to be quite up for the first couple of hours, and then 2 hours later I was like, oh, I think I need a nap now. Didn't always do that. Sometimes you just got shit to do, haven't you? But yeah, if you stop going for a while, you soon slow down.
Caution, a large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Yeah.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys won't go down easy.
Yeah, you too, mate. I will see you soon. I'll see what you're up to tomorrow. Bye bye.